this one might be stopped soon. But anyway, now, let me just finish up. Okay, I have some recommendations. I didn't get a chance to get to religion because I know I'm down in the Bible Belt. I grew up down here. This is the Bible Belt, you see. Harold spoke to it. You see, you have to make a distinction between religion and spirituality. What they have us is in religion, and it's a very fundamental question I'm asking you then. If all of us agree that white people didn't give us good food, they didn't give us good clothing, they didn't give us good houses, why did they give us such good religion? I mean, have you ever stopped to think about that? Why did they give us such good religion? Give me the old time religion. See, let me tell you something you might not understand. Religion has always been counter-revolutionary. Religion has always been counter-revolutionary. In fact, if you stop to think about it, what religion does is the same thing we're supposed to do, get you to adjust to this life on earth. Because, look, in suffering, there is what? Redemption. Out of suffering, there comes redemption. So what if you don't have food in your house? So what if you don't have heat? This is just a small hotel room you're passing on through. To eternity. To eternity. Yeah. You understand? I mean, that's religion. That's why religion never leads to revolution. Unless you have your own indigenous religion. Unless you have your own. So where they gave it to us because it pacified us. And it still does. And that is why we're the only people where every time you see somebody speaking, it's a preacher. A preacher. You never hear rabbis. You never hear priests leading no white folks. Always leading us Reverend Andrew Young. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. No. I was with King. I know King, though. Let me give you the final example of that, because I know I'm down in King's hometown. And we could never get nothing going in Atlanta. Look, nothing could ever get going in this city. This was the hardest damn city in the world, even to make black folks where there was a struggle. This is the end of it, because we only have 5 minutes. This is the end of it. But we must realize is that, I know y'all can see that, but I'm just going to do it brief. Political, economic, military, educational, it's one more, religious. Might be enough. Okay. What we do not understand here is this is a social theory. It has to take in account all of these institutions. You must have a political institution, you must have an economic institution, you must have a military institution, you must have an educational, and you must have a religion. And the only time you can have revolution, that's why this country has never been close to a revolution. The only time you can have revolution is that these institutions come in conflict. That's what happened in Iran. In Iran, the religious and the educational institutions came in conflict with the military and the political. That's what happened in Iran. Otherwise, there never would have been a revolution. That's another reason I tell you how dangerous education is, contrary to what you all believe. How dangerous colleges are. Every time there is a revolution, the first thing they close down are the universities. The first thing you close down the university. That's your most dangerous institution. People get into that thing. Unfortunately, if we had a revolution, first thing they would open would be our black school. See, that'd be the first thing they open. Now, let me just give you this what we should be about. Now, this is sort of out of context, but I'm going to push this. I'll tell you why I'm going to push this. I have 2 ads here. And these ads are taken from Ebony. One is black and white bleaching cream. At last, you can have shades lighter, smoother, softer skin with safe, scientific black and white bleaching cream that is not 1, not 2, but now 3 times stronger than before. They get lighter, get 3 shades lighter, smoother, softer. Now, Nadinola bleaching cream is double strength, lighten skin even faster. Let me tell you something. Have you ever stopped to think that you have never seen an ad that said darken your skin? Have you ever thought about that? Never have you seen in your life an ad that say this skin is 3 times stronger, this cream is 3 times stronger. It darkens the skin. Not that it wouldn't be bankrupt in a week, but at least we should be able to see one. Okay? Now, on what we should do. Here are my recommendations. 1, first recommendation I'm making is up to the people from this point on. We must place the interests of our race above all other interests, above all other considerations. That's the first one. In anything we do and think, we should first ask a simple question. Does it help or does it hurt the race? That's number one. Place the interests of our race. 2, we should begin to sanction and punish those blacks who operate against our interests. Right. Begin to sanction them and punish them. 3, that we sanction completely and refuse to support those blacks who marry and cohabit with whites or members of other races. All right? Now, I'm talking about we should immediately begin to boycott from this day on Diana Silverstein, who you all call Diana Ross, O.J. Simpson, Leslie Uggams, Bill Russell, Sidney Poitier, Harry Belafonte, and we should really put on a type of probation. I haven't worked this one out yet. People such as Dan Carroll, Lena Horne, Red Fox, Sammy Davis Jr., and I'm saying to you, now you all may think this is revolutionary. This is not. This is really not. It's just that it's got to be articulated. Now y'all do with it what you want to. 4, here's one gonna lose a lot of people. Okay, we should make a conscious effort to darken the race. We should begin to make a conscious effort to darken the race. By accepting skin color as a criterion of adoption, we adopt children. Give that black child an equal chance. Please. The black, you'll be surprised, you go in these agencies, see all these little black kids, nobody wants. I'm not real black, no question of what they are. Nobody wants them. All right? Also, when you begin to look for a lover or mate, look, don't reject the sister or the brother because they're dark. You know, in 1980, we got to be talking like this, but, yeah, okay? 5, no black can be considered a leader or hold a leadership position who marries outside the race. That's right. No black. No black. 6, we must stop using blacks in negative terms, black in negative terms. We got to stop doing that. Stop using that and don't. We must stop using the word nigger, Tom, and all that. You know, if you look at the image of Uncle Tom, it's an old black man with gray hair. The image of Aunt Jemima is an old black woman with a bandana on her head. Our grandmothers know. That's the image they gave us of Aunt Jemima. Now, we must begin, number 7, we must begin to consciously expose our children to positive black images, and those of us who are professionals must begin to spend some time in at least independent schools, after school on Saturdays and Sundays with our black children. We must begin to show them positive images. Number 8, we also must have artists. We must begin to develop artists like this who show strong black images and things like that. One of the things that we'll run into in terms of the religion, and I don't care what you say, you have to believe God is white. Every picture you've ever seen of God, he was white. Unless you've been at the Institute of the Black Madonna, down at the Black Madonna. And you probably think, I ain't gonna tell you what you think about that, but everybody thinks. I remember even in our church when the fans had Jesus pictures on, so if you get, subliminal suggestion, you get one, and that white Jesus just flashing in front of your head, that's cool you get. I'm gonna end by reading something to you, especially to you as black students, because I really love you very much. I really do. I love you very much, and I just have so much faith in you. I really do. I have so much faith in you because in you I see me, and the mere fact that that I don't think that we're any different than anyone else. I just think we'll rise above our problems. This is the poem, and they turned it into a song, and I want you to listen to it carefully. To be young, gifted, and black. Oh, what a lovely, precious dream. To be young, gifted, and black. Open your heart to what I mean. In the whole world, there are a million boys and girls who are young, gifted, and black, and that's a fact. You are young, gifted, and black. We must begin to tell our young, there's a world waiting for you. You will end up where the world began. So when you're feeling real low, there's a truth you should know. To be young, gifted, and black, that's where it's at. To be young, gifted, and black, oh, how I love to know the truth. There's a world without a fact. There's a world without a fact, and I'm haunted by my youth. But my joy of today is that we all will be proud to say, to be young, gifted, and black, and that's a fact. Lucia continua, la cima tacendo bablishika. Sante sana.